Morris. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Ibaka in at the 5 down low. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Morris with the block.
And this is what staying active can give you. Morris sending that one back with authority.
Holiday with it. Guarded down by Jackson. And the dunk by Giannis.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Jackson against Holiday. Jackson kicks to George. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. Here's Jackson following the bucket by the Bucks. And Ibaka kicks to Leonard. Down low. Jackson misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Middleton can't get it to go.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
8 feet away. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, and the ability to generate points off offensive rebounds, something Ibaka did a lot earlier in his career before he started spending so much time on the perimeter.
Now here's Middleton. Passes it to Lopez. Over Ibaka. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Middleton.
Able to just go right over the top. I mean, the big man, Lopez, doing work.
Outside, George. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Jackson looking around. Here's Ibaka. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks go the other way with it. DiVincenzo with it. George picks him up. Middleton against Morris. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez kicks to Giannis. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Jackson has the open look, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Milwaukee in the lead. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. He is hauled in by Paul George. Here's Los Angeles now. And then Leonard with the dunk.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Jackson against Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Jackson. Holiday the pass to Lopez. Some solid defense from Ibaka.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
George, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Left it at the rack, and the big man Lopez there to punch it home.
Outside Holiday. 50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Jackson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to Lopez. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
The Bucks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Brook Lopez hits them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Now, here's Kennard. Tight defense on him. It could go. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Clippers right now, they've got Kennard, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's man in at the small forward spot. And so it's Milwaukee now after the basket by Los Angeles. Tucker, the pass to Portis. Outside Teague. Bucks passing it around. There's the pass to Portis. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And so here are the Clippers. Beverley, the pass to Mann. Teague against Beverley. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Milwaukee now. Passes it to Nwora. Plenty of space. They get it back. Portis, a second chance effort. Here's Nwora. Defended by Beverley. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
T kicks to Connaughton. There's the lob to Portis. And stolen by Cousins. And now the Clippers on the break. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Love the unselfishness of Beverley. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Clippers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
Now here's Teague. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. To end the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
Yeah, man, I tell you, Teague's ability to adjust on the fly while getting bumped on the drive. Kept his composure. Well done.
Here's Kennard. Pass to Mann. Zubac kicks to Beverley. Pass to Mann. Now Kennard. Now here's Cousins. Guarded by Tucker. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul. Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Kennard from 10 feet out, and that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers. Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan. Not elite too, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Here's Kennard following the bucket by the Bucks. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The pass to Zubac. Inside. Here's Cousins. The shot off that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
To the wing right side. Takes a three. That misses, and he's 0 for 4. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Bucks trail by 3. 40 seconds left here in the second. Teague against Beverly. Teague can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Man can't hit. Bucks have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Teague.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Kennard finds Cousins. Kennard with the ball. Back to Cousins. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Cousins has got his first 2 points.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our... A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. Thanks for joining us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game, great performance by Brook Lopez.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And that one's good. George. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Now here's Middleton. No points in the game yet for him. For the lead, Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound in this one. A shot by George, wide open. No good on the triple. The Bucks trail.
Growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Jackson dishes to Ibaka. Outside for Jackson. And the wide open shot from Morris. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And Clark, they sit back in Greece. All of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. 6 points for him. Passes it to Portis. Back to Giannis. Bucks passing it around. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Portis.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
George against DiVincenzo. And it's George finishing it off.
Well, I tell you what, George has tremendous bounce ability. It's always fun to see him launch and throw it down.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot that time not on target. Some solid defense from Ibaka. George passes to Morris. He dishes it to Leonard. Pass to George. Back to Leonard. Up top Ibaka. Outside Jackson. High arcing shot. Ibaka no luck. Bucks trail by 3. Is shot by Middleton, wide open. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 4th assist in this one. 1:10 left in the 3rd. Outside for Jackson. Left side Ibaka. Feeds it to Leonard. George against DiVincenzo. And George gets it to go. George has got 12 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Outside Holiday. The pass to Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Now, here's George. 12 points for him. Leonard kicks to Ibaka. Shoots over Portis. Ibaka, no luck.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Bucks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Ivica Zubac, Luke Kennard out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's man in at the small forward.
Well, you can see the team really comfortable in running the pick and roll, and passes like that, easy for him.
And here's Beverley. Pass to Zubac. Makes it off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Outside Teague. Pass to Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Lopez, no luck. And Los Angeles guys shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Really hard to deal with the size Cousins has when he's down there. Defense sometimes has no choice but to commit the foul.
And Cousins drops them both. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Now here's Teague. Pass to Morrow. Lock at 6. Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Teague can't hit. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Cousins. Another shot. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Cousins doing a nice job using that big body of his to get another possession for his team.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Beverly against Teague. The pass to Morrow. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Morrow's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Beverly. To the inside. Zubac. Back to Beverly. Passes to Zubac. Over Lopez. No good from Zubac. Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And stolen by Cousins. Pass to Kennard. For 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Now here's Teague. He started closely. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Teague's ability to find the open man makes him one of the better passing point guards in the league.
And Beverly kicks to Kennard. To the middle, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
So both teams making some changes here. Giannis outside. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Middleton. A putback. Lopez dishes to Middleton, and the shot goes down. And it's a 5-point Milwaukee lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Bucks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Doesn't go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. And here's George for 3. Giannis grabs the miss. And it's the Bucks ball. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. In the corner, Middleton with it. Beyond the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Middleton's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter. Absolutely amazing. Especially from long distance.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
9 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The 3 from George. Offensive rebound. Leonard kicks to Jackson. From deep. Offline. And so the Bucks take the win. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Players move around more than ever.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. Now, here's Lillard. Pass to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Kicks it out to Lillard.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. And one thing that I don't think Dame Lillard gets enough recognition for, he's an absolutely fantastic leader for this team. The exact kind of captain you would want.
Dame Lillard doesn't do anything with regards to making excuses for some of the reasons why the team may come up short. All he's concerned with is how can we get better. That's the kind of leader you can get behind.
Drills the 3-pointer.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Outside Holiday. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Passes it to Lopez. Shoots over Nurkic. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Lillard against Holiday. Lillard attacking. Misses from short range.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Lillard outside. Pass to McCollum. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the shot is long.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. Back to DiVincenzo. Over McCollum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The Bucks shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. He's perfect from the line this time. The Trailblazers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Lillard surveying the D. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3 ball is good. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Now Lillard, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Lillard, the pass to Powell. Misses the 3. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Shoots over Nurkic. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Lopez serves as an unbelievable case study for someone who changed his game over time. I mean, almost in a season. So specifically, how he added the 3-point shot, it's made him such a valuable asset to this offense.
Now here's Lillard. From the high post. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane, they're hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
Holiday against Lillard. Holiday looking over the floor. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Lillard. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Here's Nurkic. Here's McCollum. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Teague against Lillard. Out left to the wing. Here's Nora. No good with the triple. No good. Tie game in Milwaukee. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Well, earlier, Damian Lillard spoke to us about how he deals with a big loss.
I look to the times where
Greg, he's certainly a gentleman in victory and defeat.
You know, Lillard takes the L as a learning opportunity. Sure, it stings, but he also knows it can make them stronger if they use it right.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Jones. Anthony is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Simons in at the point. And so it's Milwaukee now. Portland making their last shot. Teague the pass to Portis from outside the arc. And Kanter pulls it down. Portland trailing here. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And it's Simons missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Nora. He's covered by Kanter from downtown to the left side wing. Pass to Connaughton. There's the triple. That shot off. Now Portland takes it the other way. And the pass to Anthony. From past the arc. Offensive rebound.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Passes it to Tucker. Portis with it. Defended by Jones. Shakes him. And Portis with the layup. And the Bucks lead by 1.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Simons. From deep three-point range. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Jones kicks to Kanter. Warnock grabs the board.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Jones finds Hollis-Jefferson. Anthony. Pass to Hollis-Jefferson. Deep 2 from Anthony. Poked away. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Trailblazers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. And then Jones with the jam.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Now here's Teague. Defense right on him. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Feeds to Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
How many thousands of times have we seen Melo in that position to pick up a shooting foul and to force the defense to foul him?
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Anthony.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Now here's Teague, still looking for his first bucket in this one. 1:10 left now here in the second, and the basket is good.
Well, there's always this talk about Jeff Teague and his speed on display there as he attacks with that opportunity.
Simons surveying the D. Outside Anthony. From deep. And it's Simons missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Portis. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. And the Bucks lead by 1. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Simons, the pass to Cannon. Hollis Jefferson with it. Jacks up a 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The 3. Mora can't get it to go. The shot, no good. And a close game so far.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They didn't get more than a one-possession. And that'll...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Middleton and Giannis. Are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Here's Nurkic following the basket by Brook Lopez. Nurkic can't hit. Milwaukee leading by 3. Lopez outside. Three-pointer. And that one is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Antetokounmpo against Covington. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Nurkic trying to get open, and that one's good. Lillard's got 5.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team. To admire the fact that Holiday never plays outside of himself, at least not there. That shot was well within the offensive game plan. He rises up and sinks it.
Now here's Lillard. He has 5. Now Nurkic The tricky little pass fake there, working well. Nurkic has got his second basket.
Yeah, loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And here's the fast break. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. For the lead. Rebounded by the Bucks. And the double up out of Antetokounmpo. Holiday, it doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Lillard. McCollum kicks to Nurkic. The tray. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
And that's what Middleton is known for, a remarkable outside shooter, and that release got off pretty quick.
Here's Nurkic. Portland no good that time either.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Now here's Lopez. No good on the three.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Out to the wing. Nurkic with it. The three connects from three-point range. Nurkic has got 5 points now this quarter.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Now here is Holiday. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Here's Lillard. He's got 5. From deep three-point range, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And we know it. We've seen it. Lillard's range extends well beyond the three-point line. Hard to keep a hand in his face from that far out.
Now here is Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Portland's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Lillard against T. Now the pass to Nurkic. There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Portis. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, man, that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs, heading
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Milwaukee on top. They lead by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Portis can't get it to go.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Pass to Cannon. Fires for 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Hollis Jefferson finds Anthony. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 5 to shoot. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Milwaukee leading by 3. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Basket good.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Simons. Pass to Cantor. Puts up a 3. Wara grabs the board. Wara's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
To the paint. There's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Simons, the pass to Jones. Pass to Cantor. There's the 3. And it's Cantor again missing.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
A different look for Milwaukee. And here's Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Poke loose. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Anthony down low. Antetokounmpo defending. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Lopez outside. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 7. Nobody near Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Rebound by Brook Lopez. Bucks leading by 7. Holiday left side. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And again, the Bucks miss. Trailblazers shooting just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. And a wide open look for McCollum. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Man, he was a go-to guy in crunch time in college, and McCollum now has developed that reputation here in the league.
Now here is Holiday. Up there for Lopez. Just 4 to shoot. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Middleton. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. A wide open look here for Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Holiday's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks. Lillard from outside. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
And he wants the ball at the end of the games. You can see why Lillard's stepping up again to the challenge.
Holiday. Pocket 6. Lobbed up there for Lopez. Not going to go that time.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
So many things have changed around Drew Holiday. The one thing that's been a constant is that he's a hard worker, such a great all-around player who likes to be a leader, and he has been for this ball club.
Lillard against Holiday. The pass to Nurkic to tie it up. Off target from downtown. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it. Downtown Milwaukee we are nearly ready for the...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. So the next starting five. Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Griffin. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Now here's Irving. No good with the wing jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Good on the triple. Middleton's got the opening field goal of the game for Milwaukee. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time. Boy, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Here's Giannis. Following the basket by Blake Griffin. And it's Giannis missing. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Outside Holiday. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Right side Irving. A baseline J. To the middle. And Giannis throws it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Irving passes to Griffin. Kicks to KD. Over Middleton. And KD the bucket on the assist by Griffin.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything. And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury, you give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season. And yet, they did the right thing, and when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
The Bucks trail. Holiday looking for an opening. Middleton against Durant. And the dunk by Lopez.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
1:51 left in the first. At the elbow, Griffin. Irving against Giannis. Irving can't hit.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Holiday has it in the corner. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Irving. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space. and getting the block on that play.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. It's Harden with the drive. Good on the shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Teague. Here's Portis. Jordan with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Outside Irving. Harden outside. Lets it go from the wing, and he gets it to go.
Well, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
46 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nwora, the pass to Portis. Here's Nwora. Just 5 to shoot. Portis, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
Bucket is good. KD's got 6. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Teague. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Passes it to Nwora. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who had...
I think the underdog story, started.
And Greg playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Teague out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Nwora in at the power forwards position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Nets leading by 3.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
And Teague, here we go. Nwora, that's good. Nwora's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Bucks. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. To the inside, Claxton. Outside, Green. No good there.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Here's Nwora. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Can't connect from short range. Milwaukee in the lead. Teague with the ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And oh, here we go. Here is nobody back. Finished off the break.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Brown outside. Here's Claxton, defended by Portis. Claxton no good. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Dinwiddie against Teague. Harris kicks to Brown. Here's Dinwiddie. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now here's Teague. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. There's the pass to Nora. No good from outside.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Nora, that's good. Nora's got the lead up to 3 now for Milwaukee.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Green with the ball. Picked up by Teague. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Green.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nora. It's good from long range. Nora's got 9. Now Dinwiddie. That one drops for him. Here's Nora. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. And he might not get all the attention.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And the Bucks, their shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Green. Also out there, Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at center. And here's Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot's good from Lopez.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Irving dishes to Harden. And it's sent back by Lopez.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses. Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
Here's Holiday. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively, but quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal a season ago.
And, you know, Greg, I observed the same thing. His overall commitment was better. And not just steals and blocks either. I'm just talking about his awareness, his commitment to that end of the floor. It was a focal point. If he continues on that track, I think he's going to make an impact at that end as well.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Irving attacking, and he banks in the layup.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Bucks have gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Drops in the layup for 2. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Now here's Harden. Bobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Pass to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball over Lopez. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Durant.
Well, his game offensively is fully developed. Durant has no holes in his offensive game. Comfortable from any place on the floor.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The layup missed. Durant wide open. He fires. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Irving finds Durant. Over Middleton. Jordan trying to free himself up. Again, Durant missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 1. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so he hits both. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. And that one drops for him.
Boy, I love watching Harden pat the rock. Has an unlimited number of moves to choose from. Endless.
Here's Teague over to the wing. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Portis kicks to Teague. And it's blocked by Jordan.
When Jordan comes to deny a shot, his size and reach give him a big advantage.
Back to Harden. Right side Griffin. It's stolen by Teague. And there's the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Milwaukee on top, up 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Nuora in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Here's Teague, following the bucket by the Nets. There's the lob to Portis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Brown, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Teague with the ball, picked up by Harris. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Here's Norrell. Back to Portis. Wide open. And the jumper falls for him. Portis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Bucks.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Dinwiddie. The shot's good. Dinwiddie's got 6 in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Teague deciding where to go with it. He lobs it up.
Well, nobody can deny that Teague has a great sense of how to set teammates up for scores. That's one of his greatest strengths, his passing.
Dinwiddie with it. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Inside. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Goes back up. Portis can't get it to go. Brooklyn trailing, so it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Harden. The dunk and the foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
They grabbed their own miss. Jordan finds Harden. Pass to KD. Stolen by Middleton. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. It's good. And it's a 4-point Milwaukee lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Got to make anybody besides Harden shoot the ball there. I mean, he doesn't feel the pressure. He embraces this stuff. It's right in his wheelhouse. Make somebody else shoot it.
Now here's Young. And it's blocked by Jordan. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nets have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Irving from long range. Griffin kicks to Irving. Outside, Katie. The Nets working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Brook Lopez.
Katie is so good at drawing contact. You might remember now they changed the rules on that rip move that he perfected.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Here's Holiday, and he gets the whistle. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. It was up for grabs right until the final. Los Angeles. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to two. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Morris. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Ibaka. And it's George in at the 2. Now here is Holiday. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Leonard with the steal. And they double up Jackson. George with no one around. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
You go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships. That tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series, finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
And George with the stuff.
Now, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
Stolen by Jackson. Can't hit that one. Holiday with the defensive effort. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Morris passes to Ibaka. And George with the stuff.
Yeah, I'd be aware of Paul George, especially when he's that close. How about that throwdown?
And so just over a minute and a half played. Holiday with it. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Shot clock at 5, and that's going to be a travel.
Yeah, that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last 2 possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's George, and he uses the glass on the layup. George has got 9.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of 3-pointers.
It's George on the wing, defended by DiVincenzo. The shot by George, no good. Bucks trail by 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Both shots good from the stripe. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. DiVincenzo against George. The pass to Ibaka. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo. George way outside. And it's George again missing. Bucks trail by 4. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. A three-pointer off the mark. And so Ibaka, he'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And Leonard gets it to go.
I mean, where is this stuff coming from Kawhi Leonard? What can't he do that time with the floater?
Holiday against Jackson. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Clippers leading by 4. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Teague deciding where to go with it. Pass to Nora. Knocked loose. Down low. And here we go with Morris. Running it up the court. Nobody near Leonard. And it's off from three-point range. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now here's Teague, right wing. Lets a floater go, and that one's good from Connaughton.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
The three from George. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the wingspan and the timing that Kawhi Leonard has is really remarkable. He utilizes those strengths to dominate both ends of an NBA floor. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside Teague. Lays it up off the glass.
No hesitation from Teague. Saw a seam and took it, finding a way to nail the shot.
Long range from the inbound. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Los Angeles. Earlier tonight, we spoke with Paul George about how they've integrated all the talent on this team.
Everybody has a chip on their shoulder.
Greg, that last point is key. This team plays lockdown defense.
And that's a big part of their identity. Most teams talk about being well balanced. This team lives it.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
They've got Kennard, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Patrick Patterson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Beverly in at the point. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now here's Teague for the three. Kennard with the rebound. Pass to Cousins. Lopez with the steal. Tucker with the ball. Patterson's there.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. The shot's good from Kennard.
You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Teague, the pass to Lopez. Passes to Nora. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Clippers leading by 5. Left side, Leonard. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And now here comes Teague leading the break. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. And that one's good by Lopez. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids. You're right. Now here's Teague. Tipped away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Jackson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep, George. Man passes to Ibaka. Lock at 6. Shoots over Portis. Ibaka, no luck. Bucks trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now, here is George. 9 points in the game so far. Feeds it to Ibaka. And he makes good on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
DiVincenzo against George. Right side Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. .135 left in the first half. To the inside. And stolen by Portis. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. That shot no good. And the Clippers will come the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The 3 from George. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 5. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Goes up on the wing. Middleton can't get it to go.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
And for a guy who rarely dribbled when he first entered the league, Ibaka now comfortable enough to score off the drive.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Here's Holiday. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
I'm not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. The pass to Middleton. A 3 ball. And no good. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to an outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He had 9 points and 1 assist. And that's going to do it for us here.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Los Angeles leading by 5.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
When you think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor, I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's George after the basket by Milwaukee. Launches a 3. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Well, an accurate three-point shooter. Paul George can get it going from distance.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Takes the 3. Tucker can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 7. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And it's in there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And here's Kennard. Leonard on the wing. He kicks it to Beverly. Block it 2. And it's Leonard missing. Bucks trail by 5. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Nwora, a three-pointer is right on target. Nwora's got his first 3 points of the game.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
For the lead, the Clippers grab the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Leonard attacking, lays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 6 points.
With his developing handle, Leonard now has defenders at his mercy when on the bounce.
Teague against Beverly to the left wing. Lopez passes to Teague. Back to Lopez. Stolen by Beverly. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Got a piece of it. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it. The fast break chance. And the dunk by Lopez.
How about Lopez getting out as the big man with that kind of hustle in transition?
Kennard, the pass to Cousins. Leonard with the ball. Rebounded by Tucker.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Nwora can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. And it's Leonard missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Mora can't get it to go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Los Angeles with another miss. And Teague's at the ball here for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 2-point game. The score now all even.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Patrick Beverly out there with Luke Kennard. Then there's Patrick Patterson. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Kennard on the wing. Misses the wing J.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Bangs home the trifecta.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Kennard, the pass to Cousins. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 6. Now Holiday. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. Pass to Portis, and the rejection by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it. And sometimes as a point guard, you got to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
Back to Middleton. And the Bucks miss again.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Morris dishes to Ibaka. Batum passes to George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Paul George does a great job changing speeds right there, and that's a huge part of his athleticism. Takes it strong to the cup and just daring a defender to come at him.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Jackson against Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Gets it to go from 8 feet.
Well, Giannis scores inside. One of the best in the business at getting his feet wet in the paint. And a strong feel for the attack that time.
The 3 from George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 20.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Now, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
Morris dishes to Ibaka. And stolen by Portis. One-on-one here. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
George passes to Morris. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. the dish to Ibaka. And Ibaka slams it in.
Big stakes, big bucket. Ibaka showing he has the mettle to rise to the challenge.
Here's Holiday. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Portis. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Reggie Jackson.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. Now here's Jackson. To the paint. Here's George. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
58 seconds left in the game. Middleton for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Middleton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here's George for 3. Leonard finds George. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Paul George stepping up big time.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Holiday with it. Right side, Portis. The Bucks working the ball around. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's probably...
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
9 seconds left in the 4th. Lets it go from deep. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone once he gets...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining. Tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. Outside Holiday. The shot misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Fires from deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Now here is Holiday. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Holiday against Lillard. Giannis outside. Pass to Middleton. Clock at 6. Great look, but off the mark.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Lillard against Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
For 3, Middleton. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Offensive rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Middleton outside. Lopez outside. Back to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Pass to Lopez. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration. And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Holiday looking for an opening. And the pass to DiVincenzo. He dishes it to Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Taking it strong. Nice finish by the big fella. Way to get after it, Lopez.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. The long distance 3 is buried.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Outside Holiday. High post Lopez. Outside Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Count the basket. Lopez has got 6 points.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
Lillard from deep 3-point land. And the Trailblazers another 3. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Lillard. Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Middleton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Trailblazers trail by 3. The shot by Lillard wide open. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. Here's the 3. That one doesn't drop. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Nurkic, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Middleton outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks lead by 6. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, they've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Nora in at the small forward. Lillard against T. Nora, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Covington stays with it.
Boy, how about the effort and energy that time by Covington? Just worked his way right to the glass and got the follow-up basket.
Teague against Lillard. Portis. Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
You know, this is the next step in his development. Forbes understanding when to look to score from there.
And Lillard gets it to go.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Pass to Portis. He kicks to Forbes. 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. Portland grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Simons. And Canner throws it down.
And that's just all muscle there. Canner is solid at fighting his way through whatever the D throws at him.
Outside Portis. They get a hand on it. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. And Jones slams it in.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Outside Teague. To halt the run, and he sinks the layup. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table. But in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Inside, Antetokounmpo. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Lets it go with the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Simons has got the lead up to 5 now for Portland.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Launches it. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Lobbed up there for Lopez. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Left it at the rack, and the big man Lopez there to punch it home.
There's 45 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Simons. A three-pointer, no good. Bucks trail by 6. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And a deep three from Lillard. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got 18 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The pass to Middleton. From the arc. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
They get it again. He can't hit that time. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And that shot was up and time. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They've got the 7-point lead. Shaq. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Well, we've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
You know, one of the things that makes Holiday such a terrific defender is his long arms. I mean, he excels at using them no matter who he's defending.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Offensive rebound, Bucks. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Cans it from downtown. DiVincenzo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Holiday against Lillard. Outside Holiday. The wide open look here for Lopez. Off target from three-point range. Lillard fires away from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 21 in the game.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. That one's not going to go. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
It's Powell on the wing. To the wing on the left. Lillard from outside. And another 3 for Portland.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Middleton for 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
And the basket by McCollum.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Middleton against Powell. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. That shot off. Good D by Covington. Trailblazers leading by 11. Lillard from deep three-point land. Good D by Holiday. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, in the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity. Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. He was all alone on that one. Simons has got the lead up to 12 now for the Trailblazers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Teague. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Terrific awareness from the savvy point guard. Jeff Teague is excellent at getting the ball to the open man.
36 seconds left to play here in the third. Bucks trail by 10. Passes to Nwora. Fires the 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Jones the pass to Simons. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Teague feeling it out a bit. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Simons, the pass to Canner. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bucks trail by 8. Teague with the ball. And Connaughton has it in the corner. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Teague's got 3 assists now in this one.
Nice pass that time. What excellent vision by Jeff Teague out there.
Simons surveying the D. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Portis.
A bit of pride at stake. Trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Cantor kicks to Anthony. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Anthony's got his first points of the game.
And the shooting form of Anthony, just perfect. He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Here's Portis. The dish to Tucker. Fires the three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And it's Simons missing.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. This one for 3. Back to Lillard for the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 9 points here in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Portland.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Just 5 to shoot. And the Bucks miss again. Trailblazers leading by 5. Stolen by Holiday. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Lillard fires away from way outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Middleton against Powell. Shot clock at 6. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket for Middleton.
You can really see Middleton now starting to emerge as a leader for this team. Whenever they're looking for an important basket, he provides it.
And a deep three from Lillard. Nurkic finds Lillard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the right side. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Steps back and shoots. Good on the jump shot. Lillard's got 32 points in the game.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
For 3, Middleton. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Portland the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Holiday against Lillard. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep. Trailblazers keep it alive. Back to Nurkic. So the Trailblazers win it. Probably. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. The activity in front of the Brook. And
hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And looking at the Nets, we've got DeAndre Jordan. Harden out there with Irving. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at power forward. Now here's Durant. Harden finds Durant. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Middleton for 3. And no good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Durant, that one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
It's just lethal. Once Kevin Durant gets into that spot, he can rise up, and it's pretty much going to go in.
Passes it to Giannis. Holiday goes in. Back to Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
Now that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted 3-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their 3-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Irving. Rebound, Milwaukee. Fast break, here we go. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Offline with his three. The Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. To the inside and stolen by Jordan. Durant at the elbow. And again, it's the Nets missing. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Irving passes to Griffin. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Here's Harden. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And the Bucks with possession here. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. You know, Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Any sharp guys in the NBA. Yep, it counts.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now here is Holiday.
How about the timing for Middleton? Getting up there, seeing the opportunity on the backside. Sweet alley-oop.
And a deep three from Irving. Off target from outside. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. And stolen by Jordan. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. A shot block by Giannis.
Irving for three. That shot off the mark. The Bucks go the other way with it.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Brooklyn trailing. 43 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's Harden with the drive. Here's Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Norrell. Portis trying to free himself. Buries it from three-point range.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Irving from long range. Picked him clean. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The pass to Tucker. Here's Norrell. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Buck. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. They've got P.J. Tucker, Teague out there with Portis, and it's Connaughton in at the two.
Love to watch KD out in transition, puts a little flair on the finish.
Teague against Irving. Down low, Portis, the pass to Tucker. There's the triple. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Nets trail by 3. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Now here's Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. The Nets shooting just 31% in the game. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And the shot goes in. Harden's got 6 points.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Teague with the ball. Dishes to Tucker. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Durant in the corner. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 7.
How quick was that trigger there? Durant gets it off so fast, and there's not much you can do with where he shoots it from.
Outside Teague. Pass to Nora. There's the 3. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. A nice shot by KD. Milwaukee with the ball. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Teague. Portis trying to free himself. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And Brooklyn has possession after the basket by Milwaukee.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Back to Portis. Mora, the pass to Tucker. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Nets. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Pass to Nora over Green, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie against Teague, and that one is good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And here is Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Teague. Clock at 6. Here's Portis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
36 seconds left to play here in the half. With the putback. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Oh, Middleton in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Dinwiddie kicks to Green. Back to Dinwiddie. with 4 seconds on the clock, and the layup is good. Tie game in Brooklyn. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny, has there ever been anyone better? And that.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Brown, and it's Dinwiddie in at point guard. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Well, when Drew Holiday gets involved in the pick and roll sets like that one there, it's very difficult to guard him. He uses his speed and quickness and change of direction and knocks down the shot.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Green against Holiday. Here's the pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. Just 5 on the clock. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
No mistake about it. Middleton rising up that time for a vicious dunk.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Middleton looking it over. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 from KD hits the 3-point bomb. KD's got 12.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Holiday. Feet away. And he overshot that one, missing.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Here's Irving. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 7 rebounds in the game. The shot by Middleton, wide open, and the Bucks miss again. The Nets with the lead. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Rebound by Brook Lopez. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo, a 3 for DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Irving. Action coming off the assist from KD.
Nice mid-range J. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
Holiday against Irving. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And they get it. And the rejection by Harden. And they get it back. Stolen by Harden. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 3. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
The Nets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to KD. Puts up a 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Irving. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stop.
And Harden proving why he's an elite ball handler, absolutely cutting the D to pieces with his move.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Holiday gets the bucket. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Irving's shot is good.
Now that pull-up shot right there, that ain't easy. And Kyrie, he made it look easy.
34 seconds left to play in the third. Middleton outside. Lets it go with the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Now here's Harden. 8 points for him. And the jam by Harden.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Dinwiddie with it. And good that time. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Nets leading by 3. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Teague. E.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Dinwiddie against Teague. It's hauled in by Claxton. Brooklyn leading by 5. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. From outside, off the mark. The Nets shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Oh, Dinwiddie in position. And it's the Bucks on the break. Teague's got the ball. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Outside, Green. And Teague, here we go.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's Dinwiddie. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jeff Teague.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Griffin comes in for Green. Durant's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Harden in for Brown. Outside Holiday for 3. It's rebounded by Durant. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
That's where they look to him most. DeAndre Jordan with arms that go on for days. Just toss that ball anywhere, and he knows what to do with it.
Holiday looking for an opening. Throws it up high.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Harden outside. Dinwiddie against Holiday. 6 to shoot. Durant dishes to Harden. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. Takes it down to Middleton. Durant with the steal. Here's Dinwiddie. Right side, Jordan. Nets passing it around. Harden the pass to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Love the way Durant just goes after the jugular there. He's used to nailing those game changers.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Middleton. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Chris Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
And here's Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. One-on-one fast break. For three, Middleton. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dinwiddie kicks to Harden. On deep. That one doesn't go, but he's still shooting 50%, 5 of 10. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. Irving's checked in for Dinwiddie. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Outside Holiday. Giannis passes to Holiday. It's good, and they get the go-ahead bucket. And the Bucks lead by 1.
That's the kind of player Holiday is, craving the opportunity to be the man in that situation.
Outside Irving. McGreen connects from downtown.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Moving against Holiday. Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. 5 to shoot. Here's Lopez. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Wow, Lopez stepping up. What confidence from the big fella.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Outside Irving. Over Middleton. Great D that time for Middleton. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Money!
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Pass to Irving. Back to Harden. For the win. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for
you.